Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in today's session, we are going to solve problems on DFA, divisible by k problem. Okay, so the problem goes like this. So what it says, draw a DFA to accept decimal integer divisible by 3. Okay, over the input symbols 0 and 1. Okay, so in this case, what you're going to do, you're going to draw a deterministic finite automata which accepts a decimal integer, okay, which is divisible by 3. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll go step by step and see how we can construct a DFA. Okay, so the very first step is you need to find the possible remainder. Okay, so if you take any number and divide it by 3, what remainder you're going to get, that we need to find. Okay, so what you're going to do is, it's very simple. What are the alphabets which are given to you? The alphabet given to you is 0 and 1. So these are the input symbol. Okay, so the very first step you're going to do is you're going to find the possible remainder. Okay, so what is going to be your possible, okay, so what is going to be a possible remainder? So in that case, what you're going to do, you're going to apply this formula which is n minus 1. Okay, so what is n minus 1? N is nothing but the number that is given to you. So in this case, what is the number? 3 is the number. So what you're going to do, 3 minus 1, which is 2. Okay, so what are the possible remainder? It is 0, 1 and 2 is nothing but the possible remainder. So if you take a number and divide it by 3, these are the possible remainder. Also, whatever number you are getting, right, that is also nothing but your number of states. Okay, so what we can do, we can represent it like this: Q0, Q1 and Q2. So these are nothing but your number of states. Okay, these are nothing but your states. So your DFA will consist of 3 states, which is Q0, Q1 and Q2. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you all. This is going to be your first step. Okay, so in the next step, okay, so in the next step, what you're going to do, you're going to find the transitions. Okay, like from Q0, where it goes, it is going to go to Q1 and with what input symbol, okay, that we are going to find. Okay, so in this case, what you're going to do, for Q0, okay, for Q0, if my input is equal to, now how many inputs are given to you all? 2 input symbols, right, 0 and 1. So if my input is 0 and if my input is 1, okay, where this Q0 is going to go? Okay, so in that case, what you're going to do, you're going to take some integers. Okay, so let's start with 0. Okay, I'm going to take 0 mod whatever number is given to you. So 0 mod 3. Similarly, after 0, what you're going to do, we're going to take a new number which is 1. So 1 mod 3. Okay, so what is going to be my remainder if I divide? Okay, so if I take 3 divided by 0, so 3 zeros are 0. So my remainder is 0. Similarly, with respect to this, if I take 3 divided by 1, so again 3 zeros are 0. My remainder will be 1. Okay, so whatever remainder you are getting is nothing but the state. Okay, so this is nothing but, since you are getting a remainder as 0, so my state will be what? Q0. Similarly, since you are getting a remainder as 1, my state will be Q1. Okay, so this is how you need to find the transition. Okay, similarly, now there are 3 states, right? We are done for Q0. So similarly, we are going to do for Q1. So same way, if my input is 0 and if my input is equal to 1, now here we have taken 0 and 1, right? So we'll go for the next integer. So after 1 comes what? 2. So 2 mod, the integer will remain same. Similarly, after 2 comes what? 3 mod 3. Okay, so 2 mod 3 is what? Okay, so 3 zeros are 0. Okay, so my remainder is 2. Similarly, it is what? 3 divided by 3. So 3 ones are 3. So what is the remainder I am getting? I am getting the remainder as 0. Okay, so my state is 0. Now similarly, for the third state, for Q2, okay, so again, if input is equal to 0 and if input is equal to 1, okay, so same you have to take the next number. After 3 comes what? 4. So 4 mod 3. Similarly, after 4 is what? 5 mod 3. So 4 mod 3 is what? Again, you're going to divide. So 3 ones are 3. The remainder is 1. So I'm getting 1 over here. Similarly, 3 1s are 3, so remainder is 2. So I am getting the remainder as 2. So this is going to be my Q1 and this is going to be my Q2. Okay. So this is how we need to find the transition. Okay. So now coming to the next step, which is your DFA. Okay. So how to construct a DFA. So firstly what you're going to do, you're going to write the stage. So how many states are there? 3 states are there, which is Q0, Q1 and Q2. Okay. So now let's see the transition. So from Q0 to Q0 with Q0 goes to Q0 with input symbol 0. So Q0 goes to Q0 with input symbol 0. Similarly, Q0 goes to Q1 with input symbol 1. Q0 goes to Q1 with input symbol 1. Similarly, Q1 goes to Q2 with input symbol 0 and Q1 goes to Q0 with input symbol 1. Similarly, Q2 goes to Q1, Q2 goes to Q1 with input symbol 0 and Q2 goes to Q2 with input symbol 1. So now how to decide which is going to be my final state? Okay. So the final state depends upon where you are getting a 0. Okay. So where you are getting the remainder as 0. So who is giving a remainder as 0? So here Q0 is giving me a 0. Similarly, where else? This Q0 is again giving me 0. So is there any other state which is giving me 0? No. So which means what? Q0 is going to be my final state or my accepting state. Okay, the point over here is how to validate that this DFA is correct. Okay, so what is the question asked? Draw a DFA to accept decimal integer divisible by 3. Okay, so which are the decimal integers which are divisible by 3? Okay, so what you're going to do is, so let's check the decimal numbers, okay, which are divisible by 3. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll take the binary representation of those integers. So let's take 0. So what is the binary representation of 0? It is 0. Of 1 is what? 0, 0, 1. 2 is what? 0, 1, 0. Next 3 is what? 0, 1, 1. 4 is what? 1, 0, 0. 5 is 1, 0, 1. So this is nothing but the binary representation of this decimal number. Okay. So now let us check which binary digits should get accepted. Okay. So let's check. For 0, okay, my output, what is the remainder I am getting? I am getting a 0. So this 0 should get accepted. 1, am I getting a 0 over here? No, I am not getting a 0. So 1 shouldn't get accepted. Similarly, 2. With 2 mod 3, am I getting a remainder as 0? No. So for 3 mod 3, am I getting a remainder as 0? Yes. So my third, so this should get accepted. So for 4 mod 3, am I getting the remainder as 0? No. So again for 5 mod 3, am I getting the remainder as 0? No. Okay. So out of this, which decimal number should get accepted? It should be what? 0 and it should be what for 3. So only this, sorry. Okay. So only this 2 are giving me the remainder as 0. So only these two binary numbers should get accepted. Okay, so let us check if these two are getting accepted or not. Okay, so let's check. So first is what? 0. Okay, we are getting 0. Next again 0 again at the final state. Similarly, third 0 is also at the final state. So this is getting accepted. Similarly, for the next binary number, so what it says again 0. Okay, 0 done. Next is what? 1. Okay, so from Q0 it goes to Q1. Okay, having 1. Next is what? From Q1. So from Q1, which transition is giving me 1? Again, this transition which is giving me, and where it is going to the initial state and also my accepting state. Okay, so 0, 1 and 1, this also gets accepted. Okay, so which means what? Whatever DFA we have drawn is correct. Okay, so these are the two binary numbers which gets accepted. Okay, let's check for a number which shouldn't get accepted. Let's check for a binary number 001. Okay, for 001, let's check if it is getting accepted or not. Let's see. It is 0. Okay, fine. After 0 again 0, and after that again it is what? 1. So it is going over here. It stops at Q1 and Q1 is not my accepting state. Okay, which means what? This is not going to get accepted. Only these two binary numbers are going to get accepted. Okay, so this is how we need to draw a DFA to accept a decimal integer divisible by 3. I hope this is clear to you all. Yeah. Thank you.